Alright, just got here to the water. It's super windy, so I think I'm gonna start off with I don't know what I'm gonna start off with. I think I'm gonna start off with this wacky rig, this black and blue Senko wacky rig, just to see what happens. Try to get a quick bite. I think it's a little brim or something, so I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna just let it dangle down there. I'm gonna keep it up towards the top. Going real fast. One just ate it right there. Fish on. Right there on top of the water. He just broke me off. Just broke me off. That sucks. Switched up to the jig. Just gonna drag that. Throwing this jig on Bree. God, it's windy. I need to be throwing spinner bait right now. I didn't bring anything with me because I didn't know whether it was gonna rain or not. Pretty sure I just had a bite too. Alright, we're gonna put the jig down. Pick up the spook right here. Crankbait time. Got one. Fish on. It's like a smaller guy. A lot of times what they do here in this pond, I don't know whether, I've never really had them do it much in any other pond except this one, but they kind of school up. It's kind of funny how they do it. They school up and throw, you know, like a spook or a crankbait like I'm doing here out here in the pond like this. You know, when they're schooling like that, it's real easy to, you know, first thing you got to figure out where the school is, and then once you figure out where the school is, then you're set and you get fish just like this guy. So let's let this little guy go. I gotta give him a little bit of a toss. Made it back into the water. He crushed this crankbait. Let's see if there's any more there. See if he was part of a school or not. Is Exactly like I just said, part of school, I just got hit again. Gotta schooling up in this pond right here, and then you manage to come out and come out here and catch them. But you gotta be careful with these fish. These are the kind of fish that will get you hooked. And when I say hooked, I mean they will get you hooked. But there we go, there's another little guy. One was better than this one, but hey, it's a fish. And they're out there schooling, so I'm gonna get back in there. Got smacked again right there. I'm hoping that maybe in the school, you know, maybe there's a little bit bigger one, because it's definitely a school there. And apparently they're eating bait fish. And sometimes I've also noticed, just me fishing this pond, I've also noticed that some of these fish out here will be schooling like this, and then you can't find them to save your life. They'll just stop and you can't find them. But I've done learned a lot of the places where they school up around here, so I know, you know, places they probably are at, so I can find them pretty quick when they move, because where the bait fish go, that's where they go. Yeah, see, another bait that's really good to find these schooling fish with is a jerk bait. I'm gonna go try this other spot up here. But a jerk bait will really stand out because it looks like a, you know, like an injured bait fish. In the lakes and stuff, you know, I mean, same concept, but they've seen that so much that they know. I just cracked that tree. And, you know, they know, okay, I've seen that before. These fish in ponds most likely have never seen a jerk bait. And if they have, it's only a few of them. Because no one really comes to a pond and is like, hey, I'm gonna throw a jerk bait. I'm just trying to locate the school again right now. And not do that. And sometimes what they'll do is they'll move throughout the pond and end up right back in the same place. So a lot of times what I do when I get on these fish, when they're schooling like they are, and some of my videos, I think you can probably see where I'm at this pond and they happen to be schooling out there in the middle. But that video I wasn't trying to go after them. But now I'm out here just to catch fish and have fun, so that's what I'm doing. And try to teach you guys a little bit about what I know about fish schooling in ponds, because I'm pretty sure there's not many videos about fish schooling in ponds. If there is, I've never seen them. But hopefully, you know, this will teach you guys something. They school when they move like that. Found the school again. I got hit and then I got hit again. So luckily I managed to find the school again. These one just hit up there, so they're schooling right in here again. So I'm trying to hurry up. Nice little guy right there. I'm gonna get out here and try to catch some more before they move again. I'm a little bit to the left of where they were. They were headed, at least that's what I'm thinking right now. The few boils came up while I was fighting that fish. If you guys caught them or not, I don't know. But they were heading back toward that corner where I first found the school. Another thing that'll work real well for these schooling fish is a fluke or a swim bait. You know, like a weighted swim bait. But I usually throw a crankbait just because I can cover water really fast with it. And I got a lot more faith in the crankbait than I do a lot of other baits, just because I've caught more fish on them. And I have seen them where they constantly move. The school constantly stays moving. I have seen that as well. Multiple times. Oh God, nope, still here. Oh my God, he knocked the mess out of it twice. There's one. Found the school again. I think I got hit one time before that, so I kept yanking it like that. When you get hit like that while fishing these schools, just start, you know, working it kind of like a jerk bait and make it look like it's hurt. And a lot of times that fish will end up coming back and hit it. And what you see me doing when I start cranking real hard for it, like a second or two and then stopping it, is I'm trying to get my bait to stand out from those other fish. Because I'm sure that's what they're eating, is bait fish when they're schooling out here. And so mine already stands out because it's a shad pattern and I don't have shad in this pond, but they still will eat it. And just trying to get it to look different, you know, to stand out maybe. Instead of hitting those other bait fish, it'll hit this one. But I'll probably have a lot more luck if I was using something like brim pattern or something, because there is a lot of small brim in this pond. There's a lot of big brim in this pond. And a lot of crappie. So I guess what they're thinking is this is either crappie or either they just don't care. But a lot of times when them fish are schooling like that, especially in a pond, they'll just eat whatever, you know, based on what they're eating, like bait fish. It doesn't matter what pattern you throw. I mean, you will get a lot more bites actually throwing like a pattern like they're probably eating. Like if you got shiners or shad in your pond, then throw a shad or shiner pattern. If you don't have anything but, you know, brim and stuff like that, then throw a brim pattern. But me, I just didn't bring anything really with me. I wasn't expecting to come out here and stay very long because I thought it was gonna rain because of all this wind and it's being real dark. I figured it was gonna rain, but it turns out it didn't rain, so, or at least not yet. So I'm gonna just keep fishing and see what happens here. Okay, I think the school probably moved again. Haven't had any bites here lately. I'm steady watching the top of the water to see if maybe one will come up and bust or swirl or something. You know, so I can locate them, see where they're at. But I'm gonna give it a few more casts here, and then I'm gonna probably head over to where I was before, out there in the middle where they usually end up at. All depends on where the bait fish go. That's where they're going. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a move here. Yeah, one just rolled out here in the middle, so that's where these fish could be at. Oh my God, that wind is crazy. One just rolled out there. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll take this crankbait and put it on top of the water out there, especially if I locate the school, and I'll just jerk it a little bit just to make it wiggle on top of the water a little bit. And sometimes they'll think it's, you know, a herd bait fish on top of the water and come up there and hit it. Give it one more good cast out. There's one. Stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down. Stay down, stay down. Oh, it came off. Dang it, dude. Rip. Okay guys, so if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below. It has been a crazy day here today. I caught a few, couldn't figure them out really. Got on the schooling fish, so I hope this helped you guys out. But be sure, if you haven't, to check out this video that me and my buddy went to Gaston, and we caught some pretty decent ones. So y'all go check that out. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.